But to us, you're not providing us with anything. I'm sorry, you're not. I feel helpless. We all feel helpless.
I really don't know where to start here, guys. I really don't. Today was supposed to be a trial of Siphokazi Booi, and for those of you who don't know about this case, let me just briefly go over it very quickly. So Siphokazi Booi was a victim of GBV from her now ex-boyfriend, obviously, and he was let go on bail when she tried to take him to court for, or rather press charges against him for abuse. Like I said, he was let go on bail, and during that time when he was on bail, he murdered her, and in the most gruesome way possible. I'm even afraid to really talk about her or talk about the way she was killed because, well, YouTube might demonetize this video. So I'm just going to put up a headline for you guys to see for yourselves just a little bit of what happened. The Booi family have been seeking justice now for 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. The family's been going back and forth to the courts, and every time it's been postponed for one reason or another. And today, unfortunately, was no different. The court postponed once again. And this time because apparently the accused changed his lawyer last moment. Yesterday, apparently, he changed, at the time of recording this on the 30th of May, yesterday, he changed his lawyer. It's almost as if someone, maybe in the cells that he's sitting in, someone told him about maybe this loophole. I don't know. But it was very, very, very suspicious that the day before your trial, you just switch lawyers. The point is, once again, this guy is not being tried, and the family are not getting justice. I'm going to play a clip because after the proceedings, we were told by the legal team that they're no longer pursuing just a murder charge, but they're also going to pursue premeditated murder and desecration of the corpse, among other charges as well. And at that moment, one of Siphokazi Booi's family members stepped up and was very frustrated.
Get prosecuted successfully and get the sentences for the crimes he committed.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
I'm one of the family members.
Yes, I know you, ma'am.
And for me now, this is dragging out too long. Unfortunately.
This is?
It's dragging out too long. Because logically, it's going to be 2 years and we're still on the Rasta saga. And Rasta is playing you, the NPA. I'm not going to lie to you. It's either he's watching too many movies or he's in a cell with buddies that are very clever, that know how to play the system. Because now every day we have to come to court. It's a hassle, so I'm not going to lie. Every time we have to come to court, it's like we're going back. It's like we're going back. And remember, we didn't get any answers even when Siphokazi's body was taken. We don't know who signed for Siphokazi's body. We don't know who found Siphokazi. And each time we come here, we found the Rasta is getting fatter by the day. He has a new haircut each time we come. And we are told the same story over and over and over again. And it's becoming tired, guys. It's tiring. If we had money, maybe it would be a different story. But we don't have money, and we're not going to be rich overnight. And this for me is it's trauma. I'm sorry. And next month when we come here again, I'm sorry, we're going to be told again on the 27th, no, Rasta's lawyer couldn't come. It's another postponement. It's like Siphokazi's body is lying in a cold grave. To me, it feels like a cold case. The case is going cold, but it's in your hands. And you stand in front of me and you're dressed so well and you look so handsome. But to us, you're not providing us with anything. I'm sorry, you're not. I feel helpless. We all feel helpless. We have a 13-year-old child who's supposed to be in school this year. who has to come and be reminded of what happened in September when he beat her to a pulp. And the government said, no, it's fine, Rasta, because you don't have any criminal charges. You have the right to bail. Because that's how South Africa works. If you've never been convicted or your fingerprints are not on the system, you have a right to bail. And what they did is that they gave Rasta bail, but they never went back to Siphokazi and told her, listen, Rasta must not come to you. Rasta isn't allowed within 50 meters of your house. So that's why she was able for Rasta to manipulate Siphokazi to come back to him. And Siphokazi went back because love is a very strange thing. That's what the police tell you when you go back to the police station. But why did you go when he beat you? The same police officer that is standing here with us told us Siphokazi must go to the police station to put in a statement, and she couldn't see and it was raining. So what kind of a police station do we have? What kind of a justice system is there, guys? But every single year we have to go to voting stations and put our X's. We put our X's and you guys are sitting at the top, but you're doing nothing. Like now you're telling us that we might be able to convict Rasta for life. We're not supposed to be listening to that. We're supposed to be saying, hey, that date, Rasta was convicted to life. Because, I mean, you say you have the evidence. What more is it that you guys need? I'm begging you. I am begging you. We have a mother that we have to call in the Eastern Cape today, and we have to tell her, no, the case again was postponed. Each time we come here, she asks, what is it that you want in court? Because I have buried my grandchild. Don't go back to court. Why are we even coming here? Are we coming here to be spectacular? Are we coming here so that we know that regional court is able to stand in and sit in trials like Siphokazi's trial? Are we making your lawyers and your judges and your legal aid famous because of our Siphokazi? To us, this is not a joke. And I've had it. I'm sorry, I've had it. I'm here. To a point I don't understand. I don't believe in justice anymore. If somebody slaps me, I'm so quick to hit back. Because if I go to the police station, what's the use? I'm sorry.
Heartbreaking, to say the least. And the sad truth is she's not the only one going through this in South Africa. There are thousands and thousands of family members or families out there in South Africa that are going through the exact same thing. Because the justice system is failing South Africans. And a very emotional and angry Ian Cameron had this to say.
I want to challenge everyone here. If you have an organization, quickly close the badge. I'm going to take off my jacket. I'm going to challenge all of you. Close the badge. No organization. I just want normal people. Even outsurance. Close. I don't want to see an organization. I want to say something quickly, and I'm saying this just as Ian. Nothing else. Siphokazi Booi, I'm going to tell you the whole story. Because that family member that spoke now summed it up perfectly. But I want to add to that, because you know what, he wasn't just allowed bail. The police didn't oppose bail. The police saw what he did. She couldn't see out of her own eyes, and the police still didn't oppose bail. How many times in Mbekweni do we have to face the same thing over and over again? I don't know Mbekweni that well. We have 3 cases in Mbekweni. Siphokazi's is one of them. The second case we got there was a little girl, not even a teenager yet, that was chopped up and left in a chest to rot there. Also in Mbekweni. Where's the police? Where's the station commander of Mbekweni here? Why isn't he attending this, trying to support justice? I invited Drakensberg municipality 3 times. I asked Geduld Veldsman, where are you? I was nice to him. He sent me hospitable responses and said he would be here. Didn't show up. I'm tired of being nice to the Western Cape government because I asked Regan Allen to be here. Didn't show up. I asked him 3 times, Regan, send a video supporting today. He said it's crime statistics. And he's my friend. But today I have to say that I'm tired of just being friends with everyone because you don't show up unless there's a photo of you and your political party or your organization. Yes. It doesn't influence anyone on the ground. Why is no other department of the government here today? Eric came here, standing here now. You know what? Eric is the only person from any government department that has been here since the beginning. He's shown up every time, and it's not in his control. He's just the spokesperson of the DPP. And what he says is right. In my opinion, Rasta should hang. That's what should happen to Rasta. Rasta is a monster. You know, when they removed Siphokazi's remains from that dustbin, it looked like a child because of her legs and her arms that were missing. They still haven't found all the body parts. That's how people are treated in this country, but we don't see any government official taking responsibility. We see stupid presidential impizos where they come and make empty promises. But last night when I was in Mbekweni, I saw the same dark streets, I saw the same sewage on the road, I saw the same rubbish. But next year, you must remember to vote, ne? Remember to vote. And then you will have the same empty promise again. So I'm speaking to you today, not as Ian Cameron, not even as Action Society, just as Ian. And I want to tell you today that we will keep on coming to this case. We will keep on attending until we see justice for Siphokazi. The last thing, and this is what I want to end off with. It seems that the Constitution in South Africa protects criminals better than it protects our people. Because for Siphokazi, there was no second chance. But Rasta, he can have a new hairstyle and a new lawyer every week. Every time we get here, it's postponed because Rasta is not comfortable. Siphokazi wasn't allowed to be comfortable. In fact, she had to face her perpetrator that beat her to pulp while she was lying in hospital. She couldn't even see him, she was beaten so badly. That's the reality of our justice system. I want to conclude with the cases that are so similar. The lady said about money. Well, I want to tell you that not even money counts anymore. If you're not politically connected, you don't get justice. Liesel de Jager in KZN, 18 months, perpetrator still out. She's already been cremated, they haven't even finished the post-mortem. Ne? Siphokazi Booi, same thing. Bokgabo Po, little girl. Parents couldn't bury her in time because they didn't find all the body parts. Cleo Deco, Cape Town, same thing. Had to wait because the police didn't finish the autopsy. So we are tired of this. We will keep on attending. The tragic part of this is, one, it won't bring back Siphokazi, and two, the trauma is relived every single time. Remember this, that today in South Africa, a minimum of 80 people will be murdered. A minimum of 80 people. We must keep on attending, we must keep on putting pressure, and we must keep on asking these questions. But today, I've got one question for the police. What lawful alternative do we have, because you do not protect us? I know there are good cops trying, but we don't feel safe. We are not protected. And when we speak truth to power, we get thrown out or we get arrested. That's the reality that we have. So I want to thank each of you that spent the morning and that actually came out to support today. We will keep on saying her name. What is her name?
Siphokazi Booi.
Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There's really not much more I can say after what those two said today. I 100% agree with Siphokazi Booi's family member, and I agree with Ian Cameron 100%. And I will be there on the 27th of June to see what happens next. And hopefully, Siphokazi Booi's family will see justice. For now, that's all I have to say. Stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.